Hey, what's up guys? I of course am Dr. P. Welcome back today for another Fortnite video. Now in this one guys, we're going to take a look at the future ahead and see if we can try and pick apart what's coming at us in the immediate future. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more just like it. Just as a quick reminder, I'm uploading every single day covering the latest news and information for the game we all love, so of course I got you covered for everything related to Fortnite. I was reading my comment section and I saw a comment that said to go check the TVs all around the map. So I went to go check them and they definitely are on now. I think they were off before, the past few days, and recently they turned on and now they've got this static programming on the TV. Now, if you think to yourself what the TV might be used for, because it was turned on, maybe it's got something to do with what's going to happen later on in the season, but if you think logically about what they might be turning the TV on for, in the past the TV has been kind of like a distress signal, giving off warnings about previous tragedies in the map, such as the meteor back in Season 3 and the rocket back in Season 4. It could be very possible that the very fact that the TVs are on is hinting at something bad happening to the map and another distress signal coming on, because if I recall correctly, that's literally the only use the TVs have served besides being just, a background object. But those are the only two reasons the TV has actually served a good purpose, to warn people about things affecting the Fortnite map. And definitely, I feel like we're going to see something come on this TV this season. The question is though, what is it going to be? Could it be warning about a potential flood coming to the map? Because obviously you guys know there is a bunch of ice that is melting, particularly on the iceberg, and that's a big theory going around right now about, a flood at the end of the season. So maybe it is going to warn about a flash flood, that kind of thing. Maybe it could warn about a potential dragon underneath the castle as the iceberg melts. I feel like that's a pretty competent theory. If you missed out on that video, I uploaded it a couple days ago. Highly recommend you go and check that one out. The dragon theory is a great one, and I'm sure I'll keep referencing it as we get further into the season a little bit more. What do you guys think is happening with the TV? Do you think there's going to be some other signal for a tragedy? That's my guess. That's my personal guess, considering the facts, and the TV has mostly just been on for that very reason, just to try and warn people about what's coming. So I feel like that could be on the way. The question though is what that tragedy could be. Is it a flood? Is it a dragon? Is it something else? Is it something we've never even considered? That might be a very big possibility. We know Epic Games likes to try to throw curveballs at us and keep us guessing, so I definitely would not put it past them for sure. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd be really curious to see what you guys have to think about this. It's such a minor detail in the game, the TVs being on static screens. Wow. People might think it's not that big a deal at all, but you know what? If you follow Fortnite and you've kept up with the channel at all, you know to expect the unexpected. Like even the simplest of things can have a major impact. I think it goes without saying that the peak of Fortnite, the absolute best times to have played, were Season 3 and Season 4. In my opinion, that was just the best time of Fortnite, and not to say we couldn't still top that later on, but as of now, Season 3 and Season 4 were kind of like prime Fortnite days. And the thing about the TVs having the static on now that really intrigues me is, ironically enough, Season 3 and Season 4 were the last two seasons to have like a TV kind of warning message on. So I wonder if anyway, just that simple fact alone is hinting at us, getting closer to the Fortnite that we knew and loved in Season 3 and 4. I loved it so much when literally people's theories were so crazy with the Morse code messages coming from something, or calling a number and listening to what they have to say and translating that out to Morse code, or putting it into a spectrogram. Literally so many cool different things were going on, and it seems for the most part like we got away from a lot of that as Epic Games, I guess, got a lot more popular. They just kind of chilled out with that. I'm not sure why or what, for what reason, but I definitely would love to get back into that Season 3 and 4 storyline era, because that was when the season was really good. The storyline was literally so amazing, and to cap it off with the rocket event in Season 4 was really good. Might have been my favorite season, I don't know, it's kind of tough to choose. Really quick, go to the comments and let me know what your favorite Fortnite season was, 1 through 7. what was your favorite? I bet 3 and 4 are going to be high up there, not just because I said it, because legitimately that seems to be the, around the most fan favorite area. And then I'd say season 6 was pretty good too. Like, season 6 was one of the better seasons that we'd had. But anyway, I'm genuinely curious as to see what season was legitimately your favorite and what you deemed to be the best. The past few seasons, seasons 5, 6, and 7, have all had underlying mottos about their season theme. For example, season 5 was Worlds Collide, season 6 was The Darkness Rises, and season 7 is You Better Watch Out. And I think that's something that has gone so far under the radar with the new season. It's unbelievable. And I'm very guilty of this too. I barely even considered this, and I thought to myself right before this video, this would be a good topic to cover. So, without any further ado, take a look at this. This is ripped right from the trailer from season 7. You can see clearly there the motto, You Better Watch Out. That's a play on a pretty famous Christmas song referring to Santa Claus, so definitely interesting. In my mind, seeing You Better Watch Out kind of refers to, just someone watching their back because they're constantly going to be under duress, which is what I think this actually means, in my opinion. I feel like that's what it means, so let me just explain. If you watch the trailer, you'll notice that immediately, as soon as the iceberg hit and people were realizing what was going on, it was too late because everyone who was on the iceberg, including Sergeant Winter and everyone like that, they were invading the island. They were already attacking with planes and snowmen. It was just crazy because they clearly had malicious intent and meant harm and immediate danger to everyone on the island. So that's what I take away from the theme there, You Better Watch Out. It's just kind of a reference to everyone to be on guard at all times because your island has been invaded and you don't know who might lurk around the corner. With You Better Watch Out being a line that is directly linked with Santa Claus, that makes me wonder if we could potentially have any in-game event for Christmas, and if not an in-game event, literally an in-game event, maybe something else, maybe some other Christmas celebration type thing with, free skins to unlock or free emotes or weapon skins or anything, there could be something on Christmas, which I think there's going to be. They did something for Halloween, and Halloween is not nearly as big as Christmas. There are going to be, believe it or not, a ton of new players that pick up Fortnite over the holidays just because they're going to get a new system like a PS4 or an Xbox One or a Switch or a phone or a PC, literally any of the platforms that you can play Fortnite on, which is amazing how many platforms you can play it on. Basically, any device you own, you can play Fortnite on, which is unbelievable. But regardless, they're all going to get these new devices, and the first thing they're going to download is a free game, Fortnite, one of the highest most popular rated games, probably the most popular game this year, and it's free. I mean, Santa's getting a break this year. He can bring you something else. He doesn't have to worry about the game, and that's truly a big part of it. Just being free alone is going to get you a lot of players. A lot of people are going to play your game, and obviously Fortnite is exceeding in that department. So with Fortnite being, probably the biggest it's ever going to be this Christmas in terms of the amount of actual players, because if you didn't know, Fortnite has been reporting record numbers the past few months, just in case you thought it was dying. Obviously it's not. It's not even close to dying. But anyway, with a lot of new players picking it up for Christmas, that would be a great time to capitalize on another in-game event, another community event for Christmas. Something, you gotta do something for Christmas, I feel like, because the game is obviously doing very well in situations where there are hyped up events. I mean, if you take a look at the Cube event we just had about a month ago when it was happening, there were millions. I'm not even kidding. Millions of people watching across all of the internet on live streams and people actually in the game. Between all of that, millions upon millions of people watching. It's crazy how interactive they can get people to be with the game. They just gotta try a little harder. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you did. I'll catch you in the next one. And if you stuck around all the way until the end of the video, comment down below mini shield just to let me know you made it to the end. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.